Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Keenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So North Carolina's offense will take the first swing of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow.
Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Defense looks like they're coming. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Stanford. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's the kind of play that can really get you going if they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Lopez to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So Stanford's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end. And he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the third possession is the charm. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lopez wants to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Defense in press coverage. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for room. It's Irvin. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Right back to the well. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase.
Oh, a lot of space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Brown will throw it. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Gauze. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. A strike downfield. Oh, there's an alley to the left. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, North Carolina.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Using his legs, it's Irvin. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Power football with the run. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Try to get it to the edge. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
Yeah, and everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close, run the football. It looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll send the back in motion. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Schick. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Tar Heel. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Brown wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Stanford lines up to punt it away.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the third possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. It's a really nice job on a critical third down, forcing an incompletion.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's good. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. And the returner will be brought down. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. Turning it on! And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. The give to the tailback. And some room to work. There he goes. Lowers those pads. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, UNC. He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Marshall is ahead right now in Huntington, but that's not exactly Randy Moss out there controlling this game. Things are a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Northern Illinois.
Brown will throw it. Looking to the big tight end.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. Makes a grab past the marker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Irvin. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Lopez to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give on the inside. There he goes. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, in between coverage a lot of times, and you can tell it was great defense. Nice job getting a hand in the air, getting it on the football, and making sure that receiver can't make a play on it.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. It's first and goal as Stanford comes to the line. He's looking to pass. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another
touchdown, Cardinal! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
But that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
Tar Heels will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Quick release on the RPO. Breaks into just steamrolling the defense. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Lopez wants to fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
He'll keep it himself. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown! strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ford. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And the old school toss play, huh? Literally just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Brown will throw it. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
This time they'll go to the running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Stanford going back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Stanford! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll line up to go for 2.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the ground game. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. Lopez to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds. He'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Brown wants to pass. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw. It falls incomplete. All that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lopez wants to fire. It's complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Gauze. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. Shakes off the defender. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Set.
They'll go to the ground. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get the red zone of the field shrinks.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can